If you have it in your heart to start a coaching business, but you don't know how to get started, this episode's for you because I didn't know what I was doing when I got my first client. And the majority of the women that we work with, when they start working with us, don't have any clients or prior experience. And they all have amazing stories to share on how they implemented what I'm going to teach you right now to get their first client and then obviously continue to build from there. Also, we do have a really great resource for you that's going to help you with your business as a whole. It's a business blueprint that we designed with ChatGPT. So there are 6 areas of your business that you're going to use the prompts to actually build out your business plan. So if you'd like to get that, that is our gift to you for watching. It's below this episode. We're in the middle of our 10X Your Productivity Bootcamp, so you can catch those as well. You can catch the replays. They're going to be up until next week, beginning of next week. And finally, if you watch this and you're sitting here going, I want to learn how to do this. Like I want coaching clients. I want to learn this method. Look below this episode. You're going to see our group coaching program is open right now. We open it a couple times a year. It's called Academy. We've had the program for almost 6 years and we've had almost 1,000 students go through it. So we'd love for you to be our next student as well. Now let's dive in. When it comes to being able to get your first coaching client, the mistake people make is they will spend a lot of time figuring out what they're going to call themselves, the company name, the logo, designing the website. Maybe they're going to go ahead and build out some curriculum. So they're going to design some PDFs, maybe record some videos. And this is actually the opposite of what you want to do because it will make you feel like you're doing something to build your business and you're actually not. When I hit my first 6 figures in the online space, I did not have a website. I didn't have a landing page. People were PayPaling me. I would take calls in the car when I was coaching. So you don't have to do that. Obviously, that was very scrappy. However, you don't have to have a website and a logo and all this stuff. What it ends up doing is it's expensive. So you start out already, in the negative. I would rather you spend that money investing in coaching and learning from somebody who's already done it so you can compress time and go faster. So you're spending a lot of money, but you're spending a lot of time thinking you are going to get clients that way and you are not. What you need to do instead, in my humble opinion, is to be able to become a person online that somebody wants to hire. Become a person that people see online and in their social media feed, in their DMs, somebody that they can learn from, that they're going to see you as a mentor. They see you as a coach. They see you as somebody of authority in their lives and that you have credibility in the online space. So how do you do this? Well, what you want to do is you want to implement the Brand Connect method. I developed this method when I reverse engineered how we built this company to 8 figures and how we've had so many students have success that hadn't had success before. It's the Brand Connect method. And I'm going to talk to you specifically how you can use this to book your first client, okay? Get that first client officially signed and started. So with the Brand Connect method, the first part is brand clarity, who you are. So what kind of coach are you? You need to call yourself something and it needs to be clear what it is. It needs to be front and center in your bio, on your Facebook cover, whatever platforms you're on, who you are, who you serve. You cannot work with women over 40. That is way too big of a pool. It doesn't speak to anyone specifically. However, you could work with women over 40 that are getting into the empty nesting phase. Maybe they're, mid to late 40s, coming into empty nest phase. And what does that look like? Or they're in there for over 40 and they're heading into premenopause. So you have to be very specific on who your person is because they need to read your bio or as you're talking and say, she's for me. Me personally, I'm a business coach and I teach female entrepreneurs how to monetize their brands on social media. The sign of success is they're making money every single day in the DMs. So when people hear that or see that, they know right away if they're for me or if I'm for them, which is probably you watching this right now. Who you are, who you serve, and how you help those people is the first part of the Brand Connect method. It needs to be clear on how you help them, and it has to be a tangible outcome. So for me, the tangible outcome, I'm going to teach you how to build a list of buyers so you can make money every day in the DMs. That's tangible. The mistake people make, it's too vague. It just sounds nice, right? I'm going to help you be confident and crush it and freedom-based lifestyle. It's like, what does that even mean, right? Not to be critical here, but we want to get this right. The second part of the Brand Connect method is targeted messaging. When you are crafting your captions, don't use ChatGPT. You can use it to get some ideas, but you've got to write them yourself because you have to be able to connect to the person that's reading it or listening to you if you're talking. They need to be able to connect with you and say to themselves, wow, she's for me. She gets me. She understands where I'm at. She's been there and she overcame. Maybe she can help me. They need to be able to relate and resonate with you. So this is why your story is so powerful. And people always hear this, but they don't know how to apply it, and they definitely don't do it. Every message, every post that you create, ask yourself, how can you tie in part of your experience into the message to resonate with that person? Use language that they would use and talk directly to them and give them a call to action. So we're not just, it's not sob story time, right? We're going to share the struggle to the success. For example, you could write a post thinking about your ideal avatar who is heading into menopause. I haven't gone through it yet, so I'm making this up, but let's pretend. So you're writing the post and you would say something such as, I'll never forget the morning I woke up one morning and I literally didn't recognize myself in the mirror. I couldn't remember the last time I zipped up a pair of jeans that actually fit, had enough energy to actually spend quality time with my family and be able to actually feel excited about, setting a new goal for myself. Once I implemented my menopause makeover method, I discovered it, I developed it myself, but once I implemented that, everything changed for me. I'm back to my normal self. I'm wearing my skinny jeans again. I have vitality. My relationships have never been better. And if you're reading this and you want to tap into that method, I'd love to share it with you. Just drop method below, and that way we can get you on the right track. So if you read that and you were struggling like this description, you would absolutely respond to that. Okay. That's targeted messaging. You will know you have this right if you're getting leads every day. The sign of a healthy business is new leads every day. You have to be able to control that. And sometimes it's going out in the DMs and starting up conversations. But me personally, I always use social media for that. If you want to learn how to do that, then take a look at Academy below this video. That's exactly what we teach you. Okay, I have to interrupt this training for something really exciting. We have a brand new resource for you. It's called DM Scripts That Sell. We're going to be able to give you actual scripts you can use for every step of the sales process, starting with new connections all the way to closing those sales right in the DMs. So what I want you to do is join our community, Goal Digging Boss Babes. Head over to guide number 1. You'll see it right away. You can grab it, start using it today, and that way you can start to learn how to sell in the DMs. The final step is dollars in the DMs. So what we're going to do, and this is how you're going to actually get the coaching clients, we are going to get those leads from social and we're going to take it to Messenger. Never ever share links of them working with you for coaching or even a discovery call link. Don't share that on social. Okay. So let's say Debbie comments on my post that I just shared with you about the menopause situation. And I think it was method was the CTA. Let's say that they drop the word method. Okay. I'm going to reply to Debbie and say, hey, Debbie, I'm going to send you a DM. I'm going to reply to her comment. I'm going to go to Messenger and I'm going to say to her, hey, Debbie, I saw you commented method on my post. I'm going to send that over to you. The menopause method, game changer. So I'm going to send that over to you. Before I do, let me just make sure I'm getting you the right resources. Tell me a little bit about where you're at right now. Are you struggling with blank, blank, or blank? So give her 3 suggestions. She will most likely choose one of those, say all of the above, or tell you something else. What are we doing? We are qualifying our leads right here. We are connecting with them. We are finding out their pain points. This is the step people miss. Do not send her any links in the DMs. Talk to her, connect with her, let her know you care. So Debbie's going to tell you, assuming you can help her, you're going to say, great, here is and if your menopause method was free, I would just send that over to her. But if it's your actual framework for coaching, we're going to go for the discovery call. Okay, great. That's really helpful, Debbie. I've been there and I've worked with several women just like you, and we have been able to help them, get their bodies back, get their lives back. And you could even send an example of social proof if you had a testimonial. So I can absolutely help you. And what I'd love to do is hop on a quick 20-minute call. I have a few spots open. So if you want to carve out 20 minutes for the call, what we would do on the call is we would take a look at where you are. I can share with you the menopause method. And my objective would be that you can walk away with one tangible thing you can implement immediately. So just need 20 minutes for that. See if it's a good fit from there. Would you like to set that up? So this is a direct sales call. Like, she knows the menopause method, it's a sales call, but you could also have it be positioned where we're selling the call itself. And this is something that is very powerful that people don't understand how to do. Come up with a name for your call. It could be the business clarity call, breakthrough call, recalibration mindset call, whatever you want to call it. Call it something. Okay, give it a name and say, hey, I'd love to extend a menopause breakthrough call. On this call, what we're going to do is we're going to find one area to break through today. So my objective would be that you walk away, you've got a tangible outcome you can implement immediately. Now on the call, you are going to give her one takeaway. And I have another video on closing on this channel somewhere. Just browse and take a look. We'll see if we can find it. And we do teach all of this in Academy. So obviously there's only so much I can teach you in a YouTube episode or podcast if you're listening. And I want you to look below this episode for that. Invest in coaching, learn these things, because when you learn what I'm teaching you, you will never go hungry. You will never struggle. You will never wonder where your next dollar is. I have so many women who did not have any clients and they have successful coaching businesses now. So don't give up. If you have it on your heart to do that, what could be more powerful than being somebody who transforms somebody else's life? It's so rewarding. I promise you, it's not easy to get this going, but once you have it going, it really just becomes a matter of who you want to work with and how you want to help those people. So again, we have that business blueprint for you for free below this episode, so you can map that out with ChatGPT. In addition to, we're doing the 10X Your Productivity series right now. So I really want to help you get organized, efficient, focused, and focusing on the right things. And if this was helpful, hit the button to subscribe. We do have playlists on this channel. It's a binge-worthy channel. Take a look at all the things. If you're listening, subscribe. And then what I would love for you to do is shoot me a DM and just say, hey, Kimberly, listen to your episode. I'm working on the Brand Connect method, working on my next client, first client, whatever it is. I'd love to celebrate with you. You can find me on social at The Goal Digger Girl. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.